One thing that really annoys me is that how people don't know how to talk these days. You know, people just straight up avoid conversations or break it up mid conversation just to go do nothing or isolate themselves. I think this is linked to scripting out everything in a conversation or thinking about your response before even listening to someone. And when they go off script, it's when you get paralyzed and just leave the conversation. We forget that not every response is gonna be smooth. Not every moment in the conversation is gonna be happy or just smooth. It's not gonna it's not gonna always have that, that flow. And pauses are good in a conversation. They really like excuse me there, something on my chest. They really let what was said land. We try and fill up so much in a conversation with whatever, and then we forget that that's empty spaces where the conversation really gets deep. That's when that mutual connection gets built. When you stop and actually reflect on what was said earlier, you actually listen to that person, you letting whatever message and energy they brought to you simmer in and not just skim off. There's not gonna be a perfect conversation. It's never existed. If it's perfect, it's because you thought it was perfect. But it's not perfect most of the time. Perfect isn't you, it's your perspective, bro. Everything can be perfect in your eyes, and everything can be imperfect in your eyes. Half full, half empty. Which side are you? There's a quote I read about in a book. I can't remember the exact name, but it went something like this. A pot full of clay is empty. This is where its use depends, right? So, I don't know what I'm saying, but the gist of it goes like this. You have a pot of clay, right? The more clay that you put in, or you fill up that thing, you just have a brick or a shaped mold of clay. But where you actually put in that space inside that thing, that's where it actually becomes useful. You can hold that water in it, you can hold that milk, whatever substance you want to hold in it. That's where its use depends. It's emptiness. When you try and fill a conversation with just empty fluff, it's when that conversation just becomes stale and forgettable. The best conversations are often ones where there's pauses, bro, or where you leave and actually reflect on it. You replay it because it just sounded so amazing. It's good. Because that message is actually simmering. There was no filler, there was no talking too much. And one thing I also think that holds us back in conversation is that we're scared to actually be ourselves. We've been burned so many times when we speak something so passionately that we actually enjoy and brings lights into our eyes. Then maybe some person before would say, now that's boring, or man, you're weird. Well, I have had these experiences. I hope you can relate. But if you don't, man, yeah, I just wanted to share. But maybe they'll say like, maybe they'll just totally dismiss it. Maybe you can't even say that thing at that time. Then it builds this habit, this wall. And when that wall is built, it's hard to break it down. It blocks off that shine in you. Hence, it feels dull in a conversation because you can't really bring out what you want to talk about. We need to also learn to shine no matter what. See, if it's raining, the sun still shines. Maybe not where we can see it, but it stays shining. Even when it goes dark, the sun comes up and shines again. That's because it doesn't let anything slow it down. I know the sun is not a living object, it's just a metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that don't be afraid to be yourself. Talk. Say what you want to say. There is no perfect response. A perfect conversation that happens when you say what you want to say and you be yourself 100%. And then it becomes both ways. There's an analogy my transport driver used to say is that you need two hands to clap. And that makes sense, man. I mean, imagine I'm trying to talk to you. I'm speaking my heart out here. My heart's out here. And then you're giving me one-word responses. Maybe you do want to talk back. Maybe you want to send back that same energy, but would hesitate saying, okay, now what if he thinks this about me? What if he think of that about me? And we always just think about the what ifs, but those what ifs are all imaginary. They what if. They're not real. Hasn't happened. It's what you're speculating. It's not reality. You can actually prove it by actioning what you're thinking. Then you have genuine evidence. Otherwise, you're making up your own problems. Non-existent. Non-existent problems are controlling you. Just think about that. Bro, it's messed up. It really is. Just put yourself out there, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't let anybody down your shine. If you think the things that you like are weird, bro, maybe not in a place that actually appreciates your likes and interests. Maybe you're not. I mean, if you take a brick, right? Okay, I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, but let's say if you take a brick and that brick is sold 50 cents at a supermarket, for example. But then you take the very same brick, same maker, same quality, and you put it in a builder's warehouse, for example, a construction warehouse, where they sell all the hardware and stuff. Maybe that thing will be worth $5. Still the same brick, but its value increased when the place it was placed in changed, its location changed. If the people around you don't appreciate you for who you are, you're not around the right people. And that's just the truth of it. You can't force yourself on somebody. You can't force your shine on somebody. If they can't see it, they can't see it. And that's okay. You're not going to click with everyone. And not everyone's going to click with you. We're all different. That's what makes life unique and boring. Can you imagine what it would be like if everybody liked you? That's not normal, fam. It really isn't. And it will be boring for the most. Everybody just liking you. It's good to have the good and the bad. And the ugly. All of them adds flavor to your life. But yeah, maybe I went a bit off topic, but thanks for hearing me out, man. I hope this video helped you and stay shining. Don't be afraid to shine your light and be yourself in a conversation. Actually talk to people. Excuse me, something in my chest again. But yeah, appreciate you so much, man. Yeah, but take off.